Hello, welcome to today's video. In this video we shall be talking about word problem on division of fractions. Now please, at the end of this video there will be a practice question to test your understanding of the concepts learned in today's video. Let's look at a first example on word problem on fractions. In this case, division of fractions. Now, in solving word problem, the first thing is to understand the problem. Then step 2, you have to plan what to do, and step 3, you work out the question. This question reads: Mrs. Jones packed 5/7 kilogram of raisins equally into 5 bags. What was the mass of raisins in each bag? So in this case, for us to understand the mass of raisins in each bag, we have to divide 5/7 by 5. So therefore it becomes 5/7 divide by 5. Divide by 5. Okay. What next? Remember I said that in our last video, for our whole number, it can also be written as 5/1. Alright. So next step, we have 5/7. 5/7. Division turns to multiplication. When that happens, we have to write out the reciprocal of the right hand side. It becomes 1/5. So we have 1/5. What we do next is to see if we can cancel out. In this case, 5 can cancel out 5. So I'm left with 1/7. So here is 5, here is 1. And 5 into 5 is 1. So 1 times 1 is 1 over 7 times 1 is 7. So this is the mass of raisin in each bag. So 1/7 kilogram of raisin in each bag. This is our final answer. Here is another example. We are told that James had 3.5 watermelons. He cut the watermelons into equal parts. Each piece was 1/6 of a watermelon. How many pieces of watermelon was there? So in this case, for us to know how many pieces of watermelon was there, we have to divide 3.5 of watermelon by 1/6 of each piece of the watermelon. So we have 3 odd number 1/2 divide by 1/6. Okay. Now if you look at my left hand here, this is a mixed number, so we have to convert this to an improper fraction. To do that, we multiply the whole number by the denominator, so we multiply, then we add the product to the numerator. Let's go. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, so we have 7/2. Divide by 1/6. Alright, so the next step is to change the division sign to multiplication sign. So we have 7/2. The sign changed to multiplication sign. That means that we have to write out the reciprocal of the right hand side, this becomes 6 over 1. It becomes 6 over 1. Please always remember that when we change the division sign to multiplication sign, we have to change the fraction that is towards the right of the division sign. So we have to find the reciprocal of 1 over 6, which is 6 over 1. What next? We can see if we can cancel out. So I can say 2 here is 1, 2 into 6 is 3. Okay, that's it. So what next? We can times out. 7 times 3 is 21 over 1 times 1 is 1. So therefore I can see that our final answer is 21. So we have 21 pieces of watermelon. Here is a practice question for you to test your understanding of these concepts. Feel free to show your workings on a piece of paper and send your working to this email address, and we shall respond to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching this video. God bless you.